Okay, divine feminines, we're gonna get into this, all right? He is thinking the worst. Okay, so I'm hearing that someone's quiet. You're quiet on them? I feel like you're allowing space for the first time. Maybe you're allowing just divine timing to do its thing. Because I keep seeing that, like, your divine masculines are, like, their knees are shaking because you would have reached out by now. You would have said something by now. Normally, once this amount of time has passed, you usually send out a text to say, like, you good? Like, what's going on? Because that's just how you are, divine feminines, you know? You like to keep the peace, you know? But not anymore. Somebody quiet. Okay, crickets. And I feel like your divine masculines, they cannot help but think the worst because this is new energy. This is new energy. Why haven't you reached out? That's been the pattern, right? It's been the cycle. Well, I feel like divine feminines have broken the cycle. Okay, let's get into his thoughts here first of all. What is he thinking with this whole worst energy? So he feel you have all kind of man. All kind of man. Right? It have a line up around the block. And I mean, it very well may be the case, divine feminines. Okay? But she's looking away, if you guys notice. So there is an element of the unknown here where he doesn't really know what it is you're up to. I do feel like this is the number one thing that's on his mind when it comes to him thinking the worst. Like, you guys would honestly think he would, you know, think to himself, like, oh, like, you know, maybe she's, you know, busy. Maybe, you know, like, I wonder if she's, you know, not even thinking about me. You know, maybe she's working on her business. No. He feel you, huh, man? I feel like it's his worst nightmare right now because you are in a new vibration. Even with the dark purple dress here, there is a sense of growth or spiritual maturity that you have gained or you've accessed, and you're feeling yourself, divine feminines. You're feeling yourself. But I think the beauty about it is that with you in this energy of just feeling yourself, you're not wanting anybody to just get up in your space. And yes, there may be tons of offers, but you're sifting through them. Okay, you're sifting through them. You're not diving into anything. It's difficult for anybody to try to get your attention right now, but I feel like definitely he's picking up on eyes on you. You know what it is too? Your divine masculines can see or feel other people plotting their move. It's like you send out this signal or a scent, or it's, you know, the universe works in your favor, whoever you are, divine feminine, and it's your vibration alone. Like, whoever you are, you have this beautiful sensual essence where you tend to attract people who want to serve you. Okay, I'm getting that your divine masculines, you know, they are like your kryptonite. You know, you belong in spaces where this is the vibe when it comes to masculine energies around you. And you're starting to wake up. I feel like you are starting to snap out of it, that this is the energy that you belong in. And I feel like this is the epiphany that a lot of your divine masculines could be having right now as well. Like, whoever this is, they want to come and push this man down and, you know, even push away the rose he's giving you and give you the world, like the emperor. But I feel like the problem with that is they could be having to play catch up, because now it seems as though you're quiet or there's limited access to you. You know what it is? You could be in this hermiting place, or you could even be in this hanged man energy where you're wanting to see what your next moves are. Your focus is definitely on growth. It's new opportunities, freedom. I'm seeing the freedom and opportunities card here. But for him, it's like everything is clouding his judgment right now. He can't even think about you working on yourself for new opportunities coming towards you. Maybe some of you could be planning to travel. A lot of you want to open up businesses. Many of you could be socializing, networking, delving into new hobbies, and maybe even just doing a lot of shadow work as well, right? Having a lot of realizations around you where maybe you don't want to be in relationships right now. You're wanting to let go of certain relationships. You are wanting to redefine yourself in certain ways, maybe work on your home, your scheduling, your health. I mean, these are the things that you're truly focused on, but somebody doesn't want to see that right now. This could be a highly emotional Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They're intense about you. When you're quiet and they don't have access to know what it is you're up to, what you're thinking, especially because they're also very highly intuitive. So when telepathy and that intuitive bond is blocked, their mind gets the worst of them. Okay, and I'm hearing that they get very jealous. This could be somebody very jealous right now because they don't like your silence. And the thing I'm hearing is when you guys are in contact or in communication, you tend to share a lot with them. Whoever this divine masculine is, you tend to share a lot. They know everything going on with you. They've gotten to know you. They know what you like, what you don't like, what your dreams are, what your goals are. So they could feel like, you may be out, networking, but maybe you could find someone. Maybe you could fall in love, and like in their eyes, it's like the worst case scenario, right? Like you could be focused on going back to school, but what if you fall in love with somebody you meet? That's where their head is at. So I feel like they're worried right now about other people coming in and making some kind of offer towards you, giving you this union energy that now they're realizing that they want to give you. Maybe somebody played around with this in the past and now you're all they can think about. Okay, they could be at conflict with themselves or, like I've mentioned in past readings, at odds with other relationships also. I'm hearing that your silence is causing a tower moment for your divine masculines, even in like karmic relationships that they may be in. It's like somehow when they were connected to you, you were keeping this karmic relationship going. They were feeding off of your energy. When things would get boring with them, your divine masculines would reach out. Karmics would get jealous. All of a sudden you'd find that the karmics were now feeding into the relationship with the divine masculine. Things are good. And then boom, you're on the other end of things. And that was the cycle for a very long time. But I do feel like you pulled out of that somehow, divine feminines. Maybe it could be inner union with yourself. That epiphany that like you're made for abundance. Something in you was like, absolutely not. You're not doing this. Okay, I have been talking a lot about your spirit guides stepping in. A lot of you have ancestors that are looking out for you on this journey. That's why many of you may feel like you're alone or you have a small circle in the 3D realm, but you don't. That's why you guys never actually feel alone and you're so supported and things are always working out for you because you got a big spiritual team behind you. Very big spiritual team behind you. Okay, so you stepping away from your divine masculines, what ended up happening with you was that remembering. A lot of you have guides that like smacked you upside your head. They could have seen you in certain cycles with your masculine or seeing your divine masculine, what was going on behind the scenes that you weren't picking up on. And your spiritual team was like, no, he doesn't deserve the union energy. Like, send in energies that absolutely can show this divine feminine what harmony and union energy is supposed to look like. Some of you may be very clouded as well with the union energy with your masculines because they come in with a very possessive, strong, sensual energy that tends to have a hold on you, right? They're everything that aligns with you, maybe physically on a passionate level, the sensuality between you two, the chemistry, it could be very intoxicating. Right? But substance, that is what your spiritual team keeps reminding you of. Don't get clouded. Yeah, those things are good, but remember, you don't just do a little bit, you do the whole thing. It's all or nothing with your energy, divine feminine. Like you have a way of bringing out the highest version of people. And if your masculine's going to give you themselves in pieces, I feel like a lot of you have spiritual guides that remind you, no. Lock it off. Let's go ahead and launch mission quiet. Mission quiet. That is what is upon the divine masculines because they're not used to you going silent. They're always used to you trying to work things out. But the universe is now sending you distractions of your own. Other things are maybe taking up your time that are perhaps giving you little epiphanies. I feel like the divine feminines are like, you know what? Like, I did deserve to go out on dates, and I did deserve to get out there and put myself out there, and somebody is panicking like, oh shit. Because they're used to you, again, being in a specific type of vibration and a certain type of energy. And I feel like the universe doesn't stop watching. It's like the universe has its arm folded, and they're going to put you two in communication in this union and integration energy and let you two start weaving in and out of each other's lives. And the minute one of you mishandles the gift, that's when shit starts hitting the fan. And that's why people think you're so strange, divine feminine, like you got magic around you or you put spells on people. It's not that. You have a spiritual team that protects you and they see everything. That's why people can't get away with stuff. People can't provoke you. People can't try to, get one over your head. It doesn't work like that. Like, you guys have a team that, I'm telling you, they bat for you. They in the outfield, they in the infield. A lot of you are causing this energy in people that have tried to come at you as well. Okay, maybe even keep a lot of these unions from coming together. And I'm only saying that because we have the union card here coming out. But that's why you're protected. You're given your abundance anyway. And I feel like a lot of you have been revealing truths. Like, your silence is about to reveal a lot of the truth about the connection, like how pure the connection is and why it only needs to be just the two of you in this connection. I'm hearing rude awakening. What's on its way to the masculines? Okay, I'll put these back in the deck since they fell on the chair. What is on its way to the divine masculine collective when I said rude awakening? Yeah, alchemy, ancestor guides. I'm telling you guys have a team that works with you. They can alchemize anything that you guys go through. That's why I was saying earlier, nothing or no one can bring you down, divine feminines. Okay, somebody is not appreciating the gift that was sent to them to help them be abundant in some way. What your masculines too are realizing, and the karmic energies as well, because the karmic energies, they cling to the masculines, thinking the masculines can steal energy from you and make this big bada boom happen in their life, but it doesn't work that way, right? Like, the masculines can only thrive in their spiritual gifts and get that abundance and the celebration like they see you having all by yourself. It'll only unlock for the masculines once they are in union with the divine feminines, because I feel like the divine masculines, they try to come in and out of your life while they're with the karmic energies, thinking that your vibe is gonna like get them to hit the lottery in terms of the abundance that you experience. But it falls flat. It works for a little bit. It reminds me of like, catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you are a beautiful shooting star, but the magic only lasts for so long in the sky. It only lasts for just so long. It's like your energy, divine feminine, It's like a burst of it, but it only lasts for so long. You got to be there sustaining it from a clean space, from a pure space. Otherwise, it just fizzles out. And then all you're left with is an ornament. So that's what people have been doing, coming in your energy and trying to steal a bit of that spark energy. Yes, they might get a little bit of celebratory energy, but it's very short-lived. And then the repercussions of falling flat on their asses after, it's very painful. And that's why I feel like a lot of you are just quiet right now, because I feel like the universe is pushing you towards, again, like the way it should be. The way offers and love should be made towards you. Okay, nobody's coming towards you anymore to waste your time, or like, you're heavily protected. And if people are trying, anybody that comes into your vicinity, they end up getting a lesson from the ancestors. And again, alchemy tells me that, like, you guys just get more powerful, you guys just get more abundant, and your masculines are seeing this. They're seeing that they either mishandled, they were careless, they were a clumsy fool when it came to handling their gift. But that's a big epiphany. Okay, they can't do magic, they can't do anything unless they're sustaining and reciprocating within the connection. Somebody tried to steal from you and they didn't know what to do with like the jewels. It's like, when you steal like something from like a wizard or a sorcerer, and it's like you think that you're gonna do something with it and then it ends up wreaking havoc in your life. That's what I feel like people try to do with your energy, because they don't have guides with them, a spiritual team with them trying to alchemize shit, right? So the divine feminines are used to playing with a lot of dense and heavy energies because it's part of your spiritual gifts. But a lot of you have a team that protects you. A lot of people try to take from you and they don't have anybody there alchemizing for them. Okay, so that's another thing that people may be seeing. Fire sign could be significant. So we had Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, and now we have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Fire too also gives me, again, that protective energy. So you could be a fire sign too, divine feminines. Oh, sorry guys. Give me 1 second. Guys, I am so sorry about that. I will try my very best to remember to mute that out so it doesn't startle some of you. And if I forget to edit it, I am so terribly sorry. Okay, so I'm going to finish up this reading. The card that actually fell out was the Structure and Solid Foundation card. So I feel like this is what you're about to see around you, Divine Feminine. This is why many of you are in this very quiet energy, because you've got a lot of things coming at you right now, okay? I do feel like the universe may be sending instability for you in many, many areas of your life. And it's also going to include a lot of your divine masculines stepping in to presenting themselves as a solid place or as a solid foundation, a place that you can turn to or someone that you can turn to and trust. So that's pretty much what's brewing behind the scenes. A lot of themes around, I feel too like the karmic energies fizzling away the more the divine feminine detaches or goes silent or just gets to that point where you feel like your soul just simply won't allow you to engage in certain dynamics. So I feel like that alone, or that detachment, or just going quiet, pulling away, no explanations, that is, the stuff right now that's at the core of the journey that's really pulling the divine masculines out of a lot of the karmic loops that they're in. All right, guys, this one is causing all kinds of mischief because it is dinner time. But I got interrupted by that call, and then I did have to finish up this reading. So that is her way of letting me know that she's not going to stop causing mischief until I stop what it is I'm doing and I get to business and give her a dinner. And Big Boss isn't even out yet, to be fair, eh? And I did give you some kibbies when I came back from visiting Grams, right? And Big Boss isn't even out here. Where's Ariel at? You see, but you're causing mischief. You see how you're cheeky? I'm glad they catch you. Yeah, she jumped up over there, and it wasn't enough, so she had to go knock something down. Okay, guys, you guys have a wonderful rest of the night, and I will catch you guys later, okay? I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Love you guys. Take care. Bye.